If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
So what did we did yesterday? We have tried to prepare our data for journey. We have used fire event into the automation, which will be firing an event to the journey. So for that we have created automation. We will be dropping a CSV file over the FTP. That file will be triggering an automation. We will import that file. After we have imported that file, US records would be filtered out, and after US records are filtered, those records would be pushed to journey. So now let's try to see how to catch those records into a journey. So what is journey? Journey is a series of steps which you will create. Those steps are the series of messages which you create and save into the system. So whenever any record enters into a journey, it will follow the entire life cycle there into the journey. So like we saw about onboarding example, whenever you get an offer, you get email day before your induction, you get email after induction, you get email, then you get feedback email from your company. So that is a series of onboarding. That is an onboarding journey which contains a series of emails with a predefined logic. So that logic can be on the data which you have stored into Marketing Cloud. So two type of logics we can define. We can define logics based on the data available into Marketing Cloud. That is called as decisions based on data. And the second logic you can define based on the engagements on a particular communication. That engagement we try to see via data view into Automation Studio, but in journey there is an activity which will automatically read the engagements over email. So journey is a series of emails or messages. You can say it contains push message, SMS, all the cross channel messages with a predefined logic. Those logics can be over data or engagement. So in order to create a journey, we will click on create new journey option, and we will click on multi-step journey. We will see single set journey and transactional journey later, but in multi-step journey, both will be covered later on. You will be able to identify. So in this journey, we have to listen the event. So we will drag and drop this event. Now from which data extension we want to listen that event, we will define here. The same data extension, you will be listening the event from where you have sent that event from Automation Studio. So you will choose contact
we have
data.
Two options here.
Yeah, contact data, because we have created contact based data model. So we will be using contact data here. Date based event we will see later.
Any date means okay. The date based event means whenever that particular date comes, it's gonna trigger the journey.
Right. It will only read the date present in your data extension. But contact data will be, we have created already contact data. That contact data we will be using to listen events on any attribute. Any attribute.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we will define, here is the filter criteria. We will leave it as it is. We will see what is how to define filter into the other example. But let's try to see first the data which is getting entered here. So there we have tried to implement a filter of US based records, right? Here you can automatically create a filter on US. Click on contact data. You have to select your
we have so we had used a filtered data extension, so we will be already having filtered records with US.
Right. That is why I asked to skip this step, but you were looking, so we will come into filter also, but let's try to complete this requirement. We are already passing the filtered record, so no need to apply any filter criteria here into the journey. We'll click on next option. and we will save this entry source.
Okay. So like just out of curiosity here, I just want to learn more about the contact data, journey data. What
Step by
are
step.
these two different? Okay, makes sense. I just wanted to check. Okay.
This is the time when you want to schedule. It is not applicable by default, because as soon as automation will run, this journey will also run. We are seeing this scenario, so you can't schedule any time here.
Okay. Just give me a moment. Just 1 minute. Yeah, not applicable. So we are not scheduling via date. So we'll be going for the next, right?
Right. Because we want to listen the event when that automation runs. So in journey, we can't schedule. We don't know when that file will be dropped, when that automation will run. So for entry event, we can't schedule. For other entry sources, we will be able to schedule. We'll see step by step.
Okay.
Okay.
Done. Okay.
Yes. So now as we have defined entry event, we will be sending email. So we will, so basically Journey Builder is divided into three parts. One is the entry source. Second are the activities. In activity, we have two parts: messaging activities and flow controls. So in messaging activity, you will be able to select, in messaging activity, you will be able to select the message you want to send, and the flow control activities, you will be able to define the logic. So just drag and drop email there and try to create any random email, simple email with hi, hello.
That's it, right? I saved it.
Yeah, just save it from the top left, go back. Yeah, right. So as soon as we receive our email, as soon as that automation will run, and that will fire an event to this journey, and from this journey we will listen that event, and we will send an email automatically. So now let's try to validate. Okay. Okay, so now we have to define entry sources into this journey. What is entry source? Suppose one contact entered one time. What you want to do with that contact? You want, so in entry source, you have to define, suppose one contact entered into the journey. Should that contact re-enter into that journey? Should that contact can't re-enter anytime, or should that contact re-enter only after existing? So there are three entry criteria into a journey. For example, if you have created a journey for forgot password, right? Suppose you have linked your website, you created forgot, you clicked on forgot password. So as soon as you clicked on forgot password, you will receive an email from journey. So now again, if you clicked on forgot password, then again that contact will enter into the journey, and then he will again receive that email. So this journey is accepting re-entries. That means as many events you log, that contact will re-enter into this journey. Now think of another example where you want to send a where you want to have a new sign up. So a sign up can only happen one time, right? The sign up can't
Yes.
happen multiple times. So if one time a sign up is happened, the next time when he will sign up, he should not enter into this journey. The only first sign up he should enter, not on the other sign up he should enter. So we have an entry criteria is no re-entry. That means once the contact entered, can't re-enter. In forgot password, we can get multiple events from a same person at multiple times. But in sign up, we are facilitating only one time sign up. We don't want our customers to receive again sign up email. So we will define no re-entry. And third option is re-entry after existing. That means a contact will enter, follow all the series into the journey, will exit from the journey, and again will re-enter. Suppose you want to send monthly newsletters to people. Okay, you are a company, you want to send monthly newsletter. So first time people will enter into your journey, will get newsletter, and will exit. The next month they will again enter into the journey, then again next month they will enter into the journey. So it is accepting re-enter after existing. Able to understand?
Yes, yes, I understand. So basically, if they want to follow the same customer journey multiple times, then it has to be a re-entry. But otherwise, it can be no entry. But sometimes we'll be having scenarios, kind of password reset. If like if we don't want to give one more email just after having the password reset, so maybe we have to keep a re-entry after exiting. Only once it exited, we can try one more time, kind of thing. So yeah, depend on situation.
Yeah. Yes. So for this, what we want to, you can define no re-entry, because once a contact entered, should not re-enter into this journey.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
So we can define we have to define an entry criteria into a journey. So here you can define any entry criteria if you want to accept entries or not, re-entries or not.
Okay. Okay, we can use the email address as the attribute here, right, from entry source.
Yes. Now leave everything as it is. It is asking which field in your email, in your data extension you want to consider as email address field, which field you want to consider as your mobile field. Suppose in your email you have multiple fields. We will see this data part
Okay.
later. I will cover what is journey
Okay.
data, contact data, but let's try to see with this simple example first. Click on done option and validate that journey again. Revalidate is the option you got here. So in your email, you have used plenty of strings. Okay, what you can do from the setup, it is asking for CAN spam compliance. Like in CAN spam, we have to provide every details, member state, address, unsubscribe link. So from setup, you can disable this. From setup, feature setting, email, email studio. Yeah, and no. There was an option, email additional features. Um, profile terms. Yeah, email optional feature is the option below RMM. Email optional feature. Email optional feature. Yeah, here you can disable the check for uh, profile link check, unsubscribe link check. You can disable from here. Physical address. Yeah, physical address. Yeah. Now try to preview that email again. Revalidated. So the error removed. Now we will activate this journey. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now let's try to drop a CSV file and let's try to see.
I did not get started.
So have you dropped into the correct folder?
Yeah. Import Soumya.
Import Soumya. Uh,
Here is also it's like import Soumya.
Click on it. It should have triggered this. Okay, do one thing. Edit that. that automation you have defined percent date there. You remove that. Edit the yeah, this percent day you remove this. Yeah, it contains only Soumya. It will
Maybe this capital S, that's why I did not take.
okay. Let's try to see.
Did not start. You want me to edit and change it?
Yeah.
But still it has to pick up, right? Why didn't it pick up? Because
I don't think personalization strings work in file drop. Let's try to see if it picks or not.
so does it not work in this test org, or does it doesn't work in normal in any org?
Normally in any org it won't work.
Like if it's that way, like if the file is dropping, if they don't have the extension of the day and year, if the same file is being dropped again and again, it will be a problem, right? We had
Then
the
you
same
have
automation in the other.
no in file drop there is you have written contains. So that percent day it is looking for that keyword only. It is not resolving into day. Percent day.
Okay.
Uh,
So we should not give contains, and we should give the name directly, then it works.
right.
Okay.
Either you give name or first delete that file. It is not activated actually. You'll have to again drop a file.
Yeah, it started.
It got errored. Uh, it is not able to find the appropriate name of the file. So here also S is capital.
Again error.
So the file is S capital Soumya underscore day.
Yeah, here also it's Soumya underscore date.
Soumya underscore day.
It was date previously. You asked me to change the day. I changed it to day.
I think day should be small. Let's try to see. I'm not sure. Click on edit file.
It's capital D only.
Actually the file location we have not selected correct. If you look at the top, we haven't selected the file location where we are importing the file. Import Soumya.
Okay.
Import Soumya, yeah. Now you see at the bottom, file naming file is found there.
Yeah.
Now delete that file. Let's retry to import. It worked.
Yeah.
So refresh this journey and after that click on view event results. There is no refresh button on a journey. You have to refresh it from the top.
Yeah. I refreshed it already. So I'm just in the view button details. Okay. View.
Yeah. So 3 emails were sent. Can you check if you received email? So 3 emails sent and 3 emails are waiting for 1 day, and then they will exit from this journey.
Yeah, I did not receive any email yet. Maybe it's going to take 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay, let's try to see.
Yeah. I think you were also on the list. You also have received an email. Right. Yeah.
You received?
You should also have received. No, I did not receive any. There are 3 emails I have. 2 of my email IDs I did not get anything. But you have Harshit Suri 26. You can also check.
Okay.
I did not receive anything on my both accounts. I did not receive any.
So maybe the sender profile is not working. Which sender profile did we use?
Where do you specify the sender profile? In the email?
Yes, yes. Click on email. I think I received the email because we are not following SAP here. We don't have our domain and all, no dedicated IP. So it got received into spam.
Oh, okay, let me check the spam then. Yeah, I got into spam.
Yeah. So this is how we define a simple email, and we have seen how Automation Studio and Journey Builder works together. So now this is the only activity which connects both Automation Studio and Journey Builder. Now we'll try to create more journeys, and we will try to listen engagements first, and then we will see how to take decisions with the data available. So now, when we have sent this email, we want to automatically see within 10 minutes if this email was opened or not. And after 10 minutes, if it is not opened, we will resend this email to those person. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So now let's try to create a new journey, not new version. This journey would be a new version of the current journey which we have activated. In order to create a new journey, on the top, you have to click the journey button, and then you have to click on create option.
Okay. Yeah, I thought like we're getting a new version. That's why I clicked on it. Okay.
No. So now here we will be
Let's
using
see.
data extension as entry source. We will be using data extension as entry source. The other entry source we want to see, we'll click on data extension option, and we will select the data extension. Here, what we will do, we will directly select the master data extension, not the filtered, and we will define the filter records locally.
Okay.
Okay, now here you can define filter, click on edit option. Again, go back to that data extension. Yeah, filter, edit option. Here now it is asking you to select the contact data, because if you have to work with journey builder, you have to create a data model. That data model is the data extension you have to link with the contact object into data designer contact builder. So that object, if you link that data extension with that object, it will be called as your contact data. What is the importance of contact data? This contact data will be used to listen real-time values from our data extension. Suppose in between the journey, you sent first email and you waited for 4 to 5 days. Suppose in between the journey, any attribute value is updated. Suppose you sent an email and that person unsubscribed. That unsubscribe, you are not using the standard unsubscribe. You are using a custom unsubscribe where you have stored that unsubscribed data into a different data extension. We have discussed this scenario earlier. So now if you have stored that data into a different data extension, now suppose in between the journey you want to check if that person has unsubscribed or not, that would be a real time check. Okay, that real time check you will be only able to do with the contact data. For that real time check or real time data based decisions, if you want to take into a journey, you will have to create a contact data. And if you don't create a contact data, then that will be called as your journey data. That journey data, you won't be able to take real time decisions. That journey data is the snapshot of data which initially entered your journey. Later on, if any update happened to that data from API or from somewhere else, that journey won't respect that update because we have not created a contact data out of that data. That was a journey data. So contact data you create to listen real time events happening in the attributes of the data extension. Journey data is the snapshot of data which initially enters your journey, and if that data gets updated in between the journey will not respect that update. So it is asking you to select a contact data on which you have to define a filter, real-time data on which you have to define a filter. So we will have to create a data model. We'll have to go to contact builder. We will have to link our data extension with contact object, and that will create our contact data. So any questions between contact data and journey data, we will see by example, but conceptually, if any questions, let me know.
Okay. This is the way, right? We need to create the model here, attribute group.
Yeah, data designer. Yeah, attribute group. Write down any attribute group. Your name of your attribute group. Link data extension.
We have only one data extension here because we're
Yeah.
using the general.
Contact key, not contact ID. So now as you have created your contact data, refresh this window. You have to refresh the entire journey, then you will be able to see that. Okay. Now you have to define the schedule. In Fire event, we were not able to define the schedule because that was linked to the uh, automation, but here you will be able to define the schedule. At the bottom, you will see Soumya, your contact data created and visible here. Yeah. Now select that data extension and you will be able to select the fields on which you have to define the filter. So here you can drag and drop country and write down US. This is how you can create filter locally into a journey builder, but make sure you create a contact data because journey will be listening events real time. And if you do not create any contact data, journey won't be capable to listen the events real time.
Okay. Why do we need to schedule it? Because it's a real time, right? So whenever the data extension is filled with the
Whenever the
data,
new record
automatically
is created, if you schedule is a recurring process. You schedule it for suppose 4 p.m. today and it should run every day at 4 p.m. So every day a new record is created into data extension will be automatically filled into this journey.
what I'm asking is like if we are not scheduling it. So forever we have, suppose we have a requirement is like whenever we have the data extension added with the record. Like we have like 100 records already, we have one more record added. So whenever a record will be the 101 record will be added, it will automatically trigger the journey and send the email, right? Why do we need to schedule it?
That is a different scenario. That for that you will have to use API event as an entry source. So as soon as a data is logged into a data extension, that API event will fire this journey as well. But apart from API event, we don't.
Extension.
Yeah, you can do it on Salesforce data, but.
Okay, so we'll be seeing those scenarios also, right?
Right. We'll be seeing those scenarios. So now you want
the journey after the automation completes. Yeah, please go ahead.
How you want to schedule? You only want to run it once, like all the data present into data extension should be sent once, or you want to recurring it like every hour you want to run. So every hour it will be picking up the new data, or you want to tie this journey with an automation. After an automation runs, then only this journey will run. This case would be the previous case.
For this, yeah, so because we had a fire event, right? Without the fire event, we can use this from this part. If we don't have fire event over created over in the automation, we can use this as a fire event.
Right. Now you have to set schedule. Yeah. The same thing you set into automation, you have to do it here.
Repeat hourly, daily. This is start time. Okay.
Give the start time your time, like it is 12:34 p.m. in your desktop. Give it 12:36 p.m.
I think it will take like time zone is Chennai, Calcutta's time zone, right? It will take according to your time. That's why I gave this time.
Oh, okay. So 11:30 would be half an hour later. 11:05 you can give.
What's the time for you there now?
11:02.
Yeah. It's not allowing to give 11:05, maybe because it's very close by, right? I'm giving 11:07.
Yeah. Now you have to see content evaluation. Whenever this journey runs, what type of evaluation you want to do? Do you want to evaluate all the records into a data extension or only the records which are created after this journey is activated? Click on edit option, you will be able to get what all things you have to choose. So whenever
When they say evaluation, what is evaluation here? What does it
evaluation
mean?
means it will pick all the records or only the records after the journey is activated. We have 4 records into the data extension, right? Journey is asking if we
Yes.
have to pull all the data at once or the data which is created after this journey. So evaluate
Okay.
new record only or all record you have to choose from. New record means after journey activated, all record means all the records created in the data extension.
So it's basically asking whenever this journey build is started, do we need to consider it as an that like all the data from journey should start, and then after 1 hour if we get a new data, it has to do it again. But if I select evaluate new records only, then it will not send the email for the existing ones. It will not send for existing records in the data extension. But in the next hour, if a new thing comes, then it will pick it up. This basically checking is.
Yes, click on that.
Okay.
Here it will ask what would happen on the first run. Click on that evaluate new record. So now for evaluate all the record, every time all the records will be evaluated, no matter if it is a new or old. But evaluate new record only will give 2 options. The first run should be evaluating all the records, and from the next run it will be evaluating the new records. That setting you have to define. The first run evaluation.
Okay. So you want me to give this one or this one?
Evaluate all records in the file. Yeah. First run will evaluate.
So one more question here.
Yeah.
Evaluate new records only. In that, if I check all records in the file, this is equivalent to evaluate all records.
Just
right?
above all records, see what it is written. Just above all record in the file. Just
this software is typically used in the process exist and new rows the source data extension without deleting or overwriting the existing records, such as automation with an import activity that imports into data extension, using the output results in faster and more efficient processing.
Then on the first run.
Evaluate all records. Like here also it's taking all records, right?
No,
here also it's
first
taking all
run,
the records. What is
asking on the first run?
Okay, only when the first time it's running.
Yeah.
This one it will take records all the time.
All the time, yeah.
Okay.
First run it will evaluate all the records. Later new record will be evaluated.
Okay. So I have worked on only one option, which is KPI triggered journey. So then, yeah.
That is a real-time journey. As soon as the data comes, the journey will be triggered.
Yeah. Done. Okay. Yeah, it is scheduled. We need to drop any email.
Yeah, so after first email is dropped, we want to check the engagement on that email, if it is opened or not. So let's try to select for email first. Select the email you want to send.
I think we do not have any email.
No, we created, right, the previous email which we received. Select that email only. Select message, click on select message. You have created an email earlier. Hello world.
Okay, that, okay.
Yeah, the first email you.
But basically in this email, we do not have anything, any links or anything. We don't have anything in this.
Yeah, but we can still be able to check if that email got opened or not.
Okay.
Okay. So now after that email, that contact entered into the journey, the email will be sent. We will wait for 5 minutes. Let's try to change the wait time from 1 day to 5 minutes. And then we will see the engagement on this email. So there are two type of activities into Marketing Cloud Journey Builder: messaging activity and flow control activity. Messaging like email, SMS, push, all these are messaging activities. Flow control activities like engagement split, decision split. If you scroll from the left, um, yeah. So you have engagement split to check engagement split to check the activity on that email. Now this engagement split, can you try to open that engagement split once? Here it will check what is the criteria you want to check the engagement for. Select the message on which you want to listen the engagement.
Okay.
Yeah. So now as you have defined engagement, what is the criteria you have defined? What you want to listen?
Open.
Open, you want to listen. Now if it has two parts, what you want to do if you have listened the open, you want,
So,
yeah.
like in this message, can we can we select both of them?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no,
When the clicking means they have already opened it. Okay.
right. So clicks you can't listen because your emails don't have clicks. Yeah. So now if it is opened, what you have to do, and if it is not opened, what you have to do. If it is opened, we will let this contact exit. If it is not opened, we will resend this email to him.
Okay. This is not good.
Click on save option, it will go. If it has not opened the email, what you can do, yeah.
I'm trying to delete this. I would
No,
not
it
need this.
won't be
Like, can we
deleted. This is
delete this?
by, no, no, it can't be deleted. This is by default. After everything, you have to wait into the journey. You can reduce the time. Yeah. So now if he has opened, it should exit. If he has not opened, he should again receive the email, the same email. So you don't need to drag and drop this again. Remove that activity. On the top, you can see version 1 on the top. Just after that, you will see one pencil. After that, click on that icon. No, not this icon. Just after that, yeah, click on that. You will be able to copy the activity. Select the first email. Click on that. On the top right, you have copy selection. Okay. Now you will see on the left hand side that email is copied. Top left, you will see email is copied. Just drag and drop it there. You won't have to reconfigure it again.
Okay.
Now validate and activate this. validate and activate this. So this is how we will be listening engagements.
How can we test the journey?
For test the journey, you will have to create a test data extension. So we'll directly go live. We will see this tomorrow. For this, we have to create a test data extension. Click on activate option.
Okay.
The time already passed, I think.
What's the time now for you? It's 11:10.
It's 11. You can write 11:15. It's 11:13 now, but 11:15. It is not taking. 11:20 it will take. So now as you have activated, you will receive that email. If you don't open it, it will go to it will resend you an email, and if you open it, you will not receive a resend. So this is possible with the help of engagement split activity, a flow control activity into Journey Builder. This engagement split is querying the data view in the real time. In automation, you have to manually query the data view, but this is querying it on real time. So you can wait till the time the email comes, and later on you can try to check by opening that email if it is working or not.
Okay.
We will try
Just
to
5
see
minutes
other.
here.
Yeah, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes before that journey starts, it will take 10 minutes. So you can do it at your end. We will meet tomorrow and we'll see further into Journey Builder. Will that be fine?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, Soumya, then. Make sure you click that link
Okay.
email on the spam folder.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. Thanks, then we will meet tomorrow.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.